Hello there, this is Master Daniel 96, and today's video I'll be reviewing the first two episodes of the Obi Wan series and how this review will be structured. I won't be going in depth talking about each episode. It'll be more like giving some highlights from because the episodes with the first two, it is pretty much one big story where the way the first episode ends, carries on into the next episode. That's how the first two were structured and all that. And I will talk about things that go on in it and all that stuff, and then give you my thoughts and all that. So, and sorry for the delay, because I mentioned from the previous video that I was at Star Wars Celebration this weekend and had a good time there. And here we are reviewing the Obi Wan series, the first two episodes. So, with the first two episodes, the first episode, establishes everything, and then we have Obi Wan on Tatooine, and then he does, works in some meat factory and all, and then he brings a piece of meat to feed his, AOP, FOP, if I said it right. Sorry if I butchered that, which, he feeds his creature and stuff. And then we do see the bit, with Uncle Owen telling Obi-Wan to stay away from him and all that. We have the Inquisitors, which are our villains in the first two episodes, and Reva wants Obi-Wan, and then the Grand Inquisitor and Fifth Brother aren't sold on finding Obi-Wan. They don't think he's around, so you have that there. So that's that. And then we have a Jedi wanting to run, and then pretty much you do have Obi-Wan at that given up stage, where he's not at the point to care anymore after what happened in Revenge of the Sith. So we got that there, and then we are introduced to a young Leia in this episode, and we see her life on Alderaan and all that. And then one of the parts which will carry on to that makes Leia a MacGuffin of this storyline is that she gets captured by pirates. And then Bail Organa contacts Obi-Wan to rescue her, and then even Bail Organa comes out to Tatooine to see Obi-Wan there, and then to convince him is where Obi-Wan's kind of at that state. And then we see at the end of the first episode where he digs his lightsaber out of the sand and he has it in the chest with Anakin's lightsabers, so you have that there. And then in the second episode is where Obi-Wan goes to rescue Leia from these pirates that captured her on this planet. So we have that, and then so that's pretty much with Obi-Wan going off world and that, and then Reva is wanting to get Obi-Wan, and then we have the other Inquisitors still against Reva's actions and stuff. And then there's a bit where Reva gets the whole city to put a bounty on Obi-Wan and all that when Obi-Wan and Leia are trying to escape. So you have that there in the second episode. And then there's a bit where Leia isn't happy as she sees the hologram with Obi-Wan's bounty, and then she thinks that he came to her to that it would, how it is. She gets that, and then Obi-Wan has to chase, Leia and convince her. And then while they're escaping, Reva comes for him, and then Reva tells Obi-Wan as Obi-Wan's trying to hide, and then Leia's on the ship that they escape on in the end. And then Reva tells Obi-Wan that Anakin is alive as Darth Vader, and that's how Obi-Wan finds out Anakin is alive. So you got that there. And then we have this bit at the end, which is pretty cool, where Obi-Wan says Anakin, and then we have the final shot with Vader in the bacta tank, and then so that's that there. And then with the Leia part, I thought the person they chose got a lot of the mannerisms right for Leia, and does get that sass from Leia, as we know from the movies and that. And then so you do get a lot where Leia gets her personality from, as we know her in the movies, so you get that there. And so that's that. And then I found that interesting. And then there's a bit where Obi-Wan says how, how he reminded her, which of someone he knew, which he's referring to Padme, and I felt that was interesting there as well. So that's another highlight from the episode. And then one thing that Reva stabs the Grand Inquisitor, when I first watched that, I was like, what? He's in Rebels. Like, thought they would kill him, but I think they're gonna establish something down the line in a future episode that the Grand Inquisitor will come back, because this is set for Rebels. So you got that there as where it is in the timeline, as Obi-Wan takes place like 9 BBY, so this takes place about 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, and Rebels is like, the first season is like 5 years before A New Hope, so this is 4 years before the first season of Rebels, so I mean, they will do something with the Grand Inquisitor in the future, which, probably they're gonna like do what they did with Fennec's Resurrection, like that sort of thing, or he'll just be injured and probably they heal him or something. That's my thing with the Grand Inquisitor there for the future. So what I thought of these episodes, I did enjoy them, and I can't wait for the next episodes to come, and can't wait to see what they do with Reva and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say, and I'd probably rank them about a 9 out of 10 or a 9.5 out of 10, so that's about my rating for the first 2 episodes. And that does it for me in this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think down below. Did you enjoy these episodes? Let me know your thoughts down below, and share this video and tell your friends to subscribe. Let's get to 500 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter, DanRC7, Instagram, JMD96_YT, and Facebook, JammasterDaniel96. May the force be with you and have a great day. Bye.